Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a defendant with a staggering 11 bench warrants under her name, and her attorney is asking for mercy. He's pushing for a lenient bond, highlighting her duties as a caregiver for her elderly father as proof she'll show up. But after skipping court 11 times, she's burned one too many bridges. Let's see how the judge handles her long list of no-shows and whether a cash bond will be enough to keep her in line.
Now call on case number 20-001229, the people versus Breonna Shanice Parks. This is the date and time set for arraignment. Counsel, your appearance.
Morning. Again, for the record, Patrick Agdick, I appear on behalf of Ms. Parks. Ms. Parks, if you could state your name, please.
Breonna Shanice Parks.
Thank you. If I have no objection to proceeding by video. This morning, I did speak to Ms. Parks in private. We did go over the bench warrant before the court. Understanding the matter does date back a number of months, if not a number of years, given the 2020 nature. But given that it is in bench warrant status, given her appearance, I would motion the court to set that aside. I did discuss the underlying charge with her for what it's worth. If required, there's no need for any formal reading of that. I would just ask that a not guilty plea be entered. Just asking that the dates be reset. She is making a request for appointed counsel for future court dates, please.
All right, thank you, counsel. The court will waive formal reading and recall the bench warrant, enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of Ms. Parks. It appears that Ms. Parks was previously given court-appointed counsel, so I will appoint a new attorney moving forward. As it relates to bond, counsel, what would you like to state on behalf of Ms. Parks?
We are aware of the cash bond that was set by Judge Bondi dating back to March of this year. If you would consider a 10% provision, I would make that request on her behalf. She is 25 years old. My understanding that she does reside in Detroit with her father. He is elderly in age, but I believe that she is the caregiver for that individual. She had sworn up and down to me that she's willing to do whatever it would take to obviously secure this court, that obviously she will appear. If you consider a tether, if that would provide additional security to the court, I'd make that request. But as far as a monetary amount would go, I'm just asking you to perhaps come back on what is stated. I would just cite really the non-assaultive nature of the matter, her willingness to address the matter.
All right, thank you, counsel. Sergeant, anything you'd like to state regarding bond?
I don't see any convictions at all. Really no criminal history as an adult, and no warrants that I can see. So no objection whether the court deems appropriate.
All right. Thank you, Sergeant. Well, I'm reviewing Ms. Parks is, let's see here. Is that the same day of birth? Looks like Ms. Parks also has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 bench warrants out of the 36th District Court, as well as one of the 30th District Court in Highland Park. And it looks like all of those are pickup.
Is that Ms. Parks or Ms. Webb, Your Honor?
This is Ms. Parks.
Oh, I must be missing part of her lien work.
I'll also note there have been numerous failures to appear and bench warrants issued on this file, and then the matter was actually scheduled for a bench trial where Ms. Parks failed to appear. So I have serious concerns of whether Ms. Parks would appear back in court, and obviously she did not come here on her own recognizance. So I'm typically inclined to follow the judge of records bond unless circumstances warrant otherwise, and I do not see any circumstances to warrant otherwise here. I'm ordering bond in the amount of $25,000 cash or surety, no 10%. All prior bond conditions are reinstated. Like I said, the bench warrant will be recalled, and this matter will be rescheduled for a final pretrial, and there will be a new court-appointed attorney moving forward. Ms. Parks, I don't know when that next court date is going to be because I don't have that date in front of me. But if you're not able to post bond, then you will remain in custody until your next court date.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Good luck to you, Ms. Parks. Thank you, Sergeant.
The audacity to expect leniency after racking up 11 bench warrants is wild. The judge rightfully slapped her with a $25,000 cash bond. Will that price tag be enough to stop her from earning a 12th warrant? I wouldn't bet on it. What do you think? Has she finally learned her lesson? Or is this just a pit stop on the way to her next no-show? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more gripping courtroom moments. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.